Top 10 C1 grammar mistakes. Reaching C1 means you communicate with confidence and accuracy in almost every situation. What still holds many advanced learners back, though, isn't obvious grammar. It's the small, refined details in usage and phrasing that quietly signal whether someone is simply advanced or genuinely sounds like a native speaker. This is the most persistent problem for C1 learners: articles. Even after years of study, advanced learners struggle with when to use the, a, or no article at all. The most common mistake? Overusing the with abstract nouns. Listen to these. The life is beautiful. I love the music. The technology is changing the world. Now here's what's tricky. Sometimes these sentences can be correct. It depends on context. Life is beautiful. Life in general, no article. The life I'm living now is beautiful. Specific life needs the. I love music. Music in general. I love the music you played yesterday. Specific music. Technology is changing the world. Technology in general. The technology used in this phone is amazing. Specific technology. Here's the rule. General/abstract concepts equals no article. Specific/particular examples equals the. Second common mistake: missing the when you need it. I went to gym yesterday. I went to the gym yesterday. She plays piano beautifully. She plays the piano beautifully. Why the? Because we're talking about a specific, definite place or instrument. But watch this exception. He is the CEO of the company. He is CEO of the company. Why no article? Because it's a unique position. There's only one CEO. Same with, she was elected president. He became chairman of the board. However, if you add a defining clause, he is the CEO who transformed the industry. Now you need the. C1 learners know the basic patterns. I enjoy swimming, gerund after enjoy. I want to swim, infinitive after want. But do you know these? Remember plus gerund versus infinitive. Different meanings. I remember meeting him at the party equals I met him and I have a memory of that event, past action. I remembered to call her equals I didn't forget my responsibility to call, future-oriented action. Compare. I remember locking the door. I locked it and I remember doing it. I remembered to lock the door. I didn't forget to lock it. A common mistake. I forgot meeting him. This technically means you don't remember meeting him. Very rare usage. I forgot to call him. I should have called, but didn't. The key. Gerund equals looking back at a completed past action. Infinitive equals looking forward to an action that should happen/should have happened. He should be at home now. C1 learners think this means probably at home, but native speakers hear it as advice or expectation, not speculation. Here's the certainty spectrum. 95% certain. He must be at home. Logical deduction. He can't be at home. Certain he's not. 70% certain. He should be at home. Reasonable expectation. 40 to 50% certain. He might/may/could be at home. Less certain. You know the basics. Advice is uncountable. Suggestion is countable. But what about these tricky ones? Experience changes meaning. Uncountable equals general knowledge/skill check. She has much experience in teaching. Countable equals specific events, check. She has had many experiences while traveling. Same with work. I have too much work. Uncountable, tasks. This is one of his greatest works. Countable, artwork. And business. He studies business. Uncountable, subject. He owns 3 businesses. Countable, companies. C1 learners know basic prepositions in the morning, at the station, on Monday. But what about these? Common mistakes. There's a need of better communication. There's a need for better communication. The impact to the economy. The impact on the economy. I'm interested to learn more. I'm interested in learning more. Most C1 learners completely avoid this structure, but it's actually common and useful. Structure: to have plus past participle. When to use it? When you want to talk about a past action after certain verbs. Compare. She seems to be sick. She seems sick now. She seems to have been sick. She was sick in the past, and I'm observing this now. This is especially common after seem, appear, claim, pretend be sorry, be glad, be proud be said, be believed, be reported, passive. Example: he is said to have been a great leader. People say he was great in the past. This makes your English sound much more sophisticated. This is advanced formal English, and C1 learners rarely use it, which makes their formal writing less impressive. What is inversion? Switching the subject and auxiliary verb for emphasis. Normal: I have never seen such a beautiful place. With inversion, more emphatic: never have I seen such a beautiful place. More examples. Rarely do we encounter such problems. Seldom has she been so angry. Hardly had I arrived when it started raining. Not only, but also. Normal: he not only apologized, but he also offered compensation. Inverted: not only did he apologize, but he also offered compensation. You probably won't use this in conversation, but in formal writing, essays, reports, presentations, it adds sophistication. The rule: after verbs like suggest, recommend, insist, demand, require, it's important/essential/crucial that use the base form of the verb. No S, no ED, just the base. I suggest that he should go. British style. Acceptable, but less formal. I suggest that he go. I suggest that he should go. I suggest that he go. It's essential that she is here on time. It's essential that she be here on time. The law requires that everyone has insurance. The law requires that everyone have insurance. Notice: be, have, go. Base forms, even with third person. This is mainly American English. British English often uses should or regular present tense. But if you're writing formal documents in American English, this is the standard. C1 learners use full relative clauses when a more elegant reduced form would sound better. Compare. Wordy: the woman who is standing by the door is my sister. Better: the woman standing by the door is my sister. Wordy: The report which was written by experts. Better. The report written by experts. Perfect participle. Even more advanced. Instead of, because I finished my work, I went home. More sophisticated. Having finished my work, I went home. Instead of, after she submitted her thesis, she felt relieved. Better. Having submitted her thesis, she felt relieved. This is particularly useful in formal and academic writing. It makes your sentences more concise and sophisticated. Caution. Make sure the subject is the same in both clauses. Walking down the street, the accident happened. Who was walking? The accident? Makes no sense. Walking down the street, I saw an accident. I was walking and I saw it. Correct. What are cleft sentences? They split a sentence to emphasize a particular part. Two types. IT clefs. Basic. John broke the vase yesterday. Emphasize who. It was John who broke the vase. Emphasize what. It was the vase that John broke. Emphasize when. It was yesterday that John broke the vase. What clefs? Basic. I need a vacation. Emphasis. What I need is a vacation. Basic. She said something rude. Emphasis. What she said was rude. Why use these? They add emphasis and make your meaning clearer, especially in speaking and persuasive writing. This is advanced, but once you start using cleft sentences, your English sounds much more nuanced and sophisticated.